one, not number two. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up.
Welcome to Beyond the Dribble. Today we have a two-time May Hoops champ, and not also just any champ. This year's May Hoops All-Circuit MVP. Y'all know who it is, Dallas. Man, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Still feels a dream to me. Be a two-time May Hoops champ, and nothing less, MVP.
Man, winning one is crazy, but 2, 6, and 8th grade, we got to break this whole journey down. So let's go back to the start of the season. Y'all finished 7-2, and y'all were playing against the top Nike teams on the East Coast. What was the mindset going into the season?
We had a new roster, so we just want to prove that we were the number one team in the country. And with our new roster, we had a lot of new talent, so we definitely want to. Every game is a statement game.
Let's talk about the toughest regular season matchups. Y'all had some tough battles.
Yeah, Rennes is a really good matchup. We had probably the best game all season. It's a built-up game, a rivalry game, 2 New York teams. Everyone's at that game. Packed out gym. And starting the beginning of the game, we had a rough start. At halftime, we were down by around 15 points. But starting the second half, something just clicked for us. Offensively, our shots are falling. Defensively, we're getting a lot of stops. And then last minute, I got a defensive stop, got a steal, and we were down by 1 point. We converted with a layup. We converted with a layup, and then the team came down. The other team, Rennes, came down by 1. With about 15 seconds left, I was guarding Avion. Last 15 seconds, and I got an important stop to seal the win.
Yeah, I was at that game. That game came down to the last shot. But on the flip side, you guys had a lot of dominant wins, including a 25-point win over Team Durant and a 12-point win over Team Takeover. What in those games clicked so you guys can be so dominant?
I think our chemistry, especially since that was our first time playing with each other at Team Durant game. We started off really strong, moving the ball, sharing it, and defensively, we were just helping each other out, and we just picked up where each other's left off at.
But in the regular season, y'all did take 2 L's to Team United and Team Hello. And what's crazy is y'all never got a chance to run it back because they got knocked out in the playoffs.
Yeah, we definitely want to see them again. I was hoping we'll see United in the chip, but it still worked out. Still got the dub. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's the main thing. You came here to win, and you guys ended up winning. Right, regular season is done. Now it's playoff time. And the first round, instant classic against Team Final. It came down to the last couple possessions. What made that game so intense?
I think the rivalry, ever since I was young, I always used to play against Team Final. I know the players very close, and definitely want to beat them, prove that we're still better than them. Start off the game, we had a good start. I remember being up like 15-5 the first half, good offensive start. And then towards the end, it started getting a little bit close, and we only ended up winning by 2 points.
And then y'all had a rematch with Team Durant in the semifinals. And that was the same team y'all blew out by 25 in the regular season. They had some new players.
It didn't really matter to me if they had a new team or old team. We still had to get the dub at the end of the day. But I think it changed the outcome a little bit. It was a closer game because of the new players that they brought. But we knew it was coming. Most teams stack up their teams for championship weekend. They all trying to win.
Yeah. Main Hoops is full of elite teams, and every playoff game is a challenge. Which team gave y'all the toughest challenge, though?
I would say Team Final because that's the closest game we had all playoffs. Only won by 2.
At what moment did you realize, yeah, we're going to win this whole thing?
I would say when we were up 12 with 3 minutes left against Takeover in a championship game, I knew for sure we were going to seal this win.
Yeah, that must have been a great feeling, knowing that all the hard work had paid off. All right, championship night. This is what every Main Hoops team plays for. The final game. The energy, the pressure, everything's on the line. Y'all are going up against Team Takeover, a team you already beat by 12. But this game was different. What made it different?
Championship game, a lot of energy built up onto this game. It's like a must-see game. Everyone came to watch. It's also a rivalry game. I always used to play team takeover. It's like my little bros playing against a younger brother in the backyard. I always played my best against takeover. I performed, and especially because two of our starters were having limited minutes because of the injuries. I knew how to step up, and the rest of the team had to as well to get this win.
Takeover is known for their physical defense and their fast-paced play. Did anything about their approach surprise you?
Not really. I'm used to playing against them, and I know most of the defensive schemes.
You knowing the defensive schemes must have made the game a lot easier, and that's probably the reason why you put out the MVP, knowing what's going to happen before going into the game, like a true leader and a true point guard should have. Championship games always have momentum swings, whether you're up or you're down or you're on the way to a comeback. At what time was it y'all felt like their game was shifting in your favor?
I would say closing right before halftime, I came up down screen, running a play for me. I get corner three. I remember coming off that screen, hitting that shot. We picked up a lot of momentum after that. We carried that energy on to the second half. I think my teammates picked up off that, and we pulled out the win.
Yeah, that's great. Going into the half with an exciting buzzer beater and just the energy and the momentum that can bring to the game. Good shot, Dallas.
And that's exactly what y'all did. The buzzer sounded just like that. You're a Made Hoops champion for the second time. What was that moment like?
It felt awesome. Still feels like a dream. Still feels like a dream to win again, especially because most people don't even win once.
And not just a two-time champ, a Finals MVP. We're gonna get into that next, but way to cap off an amazing season. All right, Dallas, let's get into it. MVP of Made Hoops. That's legendary. Walk us through that moment. What was the emotions and the feelings that were going through your mind at that time?
Felt like everything, all the hard work I put in was finally showing, and I was so happy to see my peers and my family watching me win one of the best achievements I've won so far. But I know many more to come, so I was humble and definitely happy to win.
You play at a high level all season. What do you think really put you over the top for that MVP?
I think the last 4 to 8 minutes of that game, my leadership, and I had to carry for my team to pull out the win.
Winning MVP is huge, but what does it really mean to you?
It means a lot to me. Seeing my older peers winning high achievements such as this before, I always knew that that's gonna be me one day, and it finally came true.
It's great to see that the older people encouraged you and inspired you to win such a great award. But I heard that your family was there when they called your name. Your mom, your dad, your siblings. What was it like winning that award with your family right beside you?
Felt like the world. Felt like all the close ones, all the people you love are right by you, watching you, and one of the best achievements I won so far. I know many more to come, and they're going to be able to watch many more.
That's great. It's all that matters. Proving the haters wrong and proving your parents and all your supporters right. But now, I got some quick hitters for you. First things that come to mind. Who was the toughest player you had to guard this season?
That's a good one. Maybe Avion from Rent.
If you could dunk on any player in Made Hoops, who would it be?
Easily, Bryce.
Which player from another team gave y'all the most trouble?
Maybe CR from Mello or Flory Domingo from Rennes.
If you can add one player from another team, who would it be?
Maybe Flory.
Best trash talker in all of Made Hoops.
That's a hard one. Rennes talk a lot of trash, so it gotta be someone. I'll say Avion.
Another quick question for you. If you had to pick one teammate to give you the ball with the game on the line, who would it be?
Eli Frazier.
One game you wish you could replay.
The Team United game, because we lost, I definitely think we could have won.
If you could steal one player's skill set from any opponent, who would it be?
Flory and his dunk package.
If you can drop 30 on any team right now, what team would it be?
Easily PSA.
If you play 2-on-2 for $1 million, what teammate are you picking?
I'll say Dominic Moore.
What's the coldest move you ever hit in the tournament?
A twin cross to a step back three.
All right, last question. You won the chip. What's next?
Winning junior UIBL. That's a big tournament. I believe whoever wins that's the number one team in the country. So we definitely want to prove that we're number one.
You heard it here first, guys. Dallas, two-time Main Hoops champ and MVP, but he ain't done yet. Y'all tap in and follow the journey with your host, Bryson Frazier.
Even if you ain't already, make sure you subscribe. We got more big time guests and crazy basketball combos coming soon. Until next time, Beyond the Dribble out.
I am number one, not number two.